WWE fans, welcome to Fabulous Wrestling Talk, WWE. I am Jeremy York. He is my tag team partner, Daniel Snyder. And we are going to talk about Bash in Berlin that kind of snuck up on both of us. But here's another. I mean, at least it's a 1 p.m. on Saturday. Unfortunately, it's going to be going head to head with college football. I guess I didn't think that one through. But as always, how are you, Daniel?
I'm good. You caught me in the middle of chewing on a pretzel with peanut butter inside of it, which is great. But yeah, we're doing this. If For those of y'all that's watching this on which obviously to be watched after we record and whatnot, this is Friday night, which is
Yeah,
SmackDown. Technically, SmackDown is on as we speak,
it is. It's about halfway through.
which I always watch it the next day anyway. Um, I'll be getting up around 9 o'clock tomorrow to get myself together and whatnot. That way I can kind of watch this before I go into work and hopefully they don't put a bullseye on me as I'm trying to finish it.
Understandable, understandable. I will have my own proverbial bullseye from about 8 to 12 tomorrow before trying to get into the festivities. So
We're gonna have fun.
we will, we will definitely have fun. Just like this gnat that is trying to put me down for the count at this point. Uh, Bash in Berlin, here they are again. You know, they're probably just right down the road from where I am here. I had to. They said that I could stay for free if I made sure that wouldn't fall down. So I used some duct tape because we are from the South, and I don't
That's
think
what
that
we
statue
use.
is going to fall down. That's yeah. I mean, if you knew how much now, granted, I got it the same color as this, so you can't tell if you see it. It's the same color. You can get duct tape in about any color. Like you
Man, that
just
was
go
a
to Home
game
Depot, you
changer.
have a color match the duct tape, and you're fine. But
Dr. Pepper
this
provider.
thing is at
Oh, it was
the
brother down.
what did I tell you? The Uber Arena.
It is the Uber Arena,
The
which
Uber
means something
Arena.
other than yeah, it means something in Germany over there. Uber does. I don't think it's
Well,
the
I
same as
know
the Uber here.
it's not like most of our audience will think Uber is the more
Car.
casual taxi service that they use.
Yeah.
But Uber usually means I don't know what it means in German, but I know if you said something is Uber awesome, that would mean it's really awesome or it's more awesome. It kind of makes something bigger. So we'll go with that. The Uber Arena, there's something extra with this pay-per-view or PLE rather, premium live event.
Yes. Us old people still
That
call them pay-per-views.
Yeah, 'cause I want PLE is only like 6 months old, so we can continue to yell at clouds, tell people to get off our lawn, and call them PPVs.
I seen Randy Orton on Cody Rhodes' podcast where he has them on his bus, and he still refers to them as pay-per-views as well.
And he's Randy Orton; he can call it whatever he wants.
Yes.
And we will get to Randy Orton. Randy Orton does play
Has a
into
match.
he does, but I believe he's the main event, so we're going to get to him in a minute. I'm going to go just in the order that they have him listed on the page I am looking at. We're going to start. There it is. We're going to start with Cody Rhodes defending the undisputed WWE Championship versus Kevin Owens. Any other time, I would say this is going to be a decent match, but we know Cody's not going to lose the belt, which I mean is really terrible for Kevin Owens. It'd be kind of cool to see it, but I have a theory, and by the end of the show, I will drop my theory as to who is going to take the belt from Cody. This should be okay. I think Kevin is going to outshine Cody, and it's going to kind of show everybody that maybe the Cody Rhodes title run is coming to an end. It's coming into the station, but Cody's going to retain, and I hope this match is good.
Uh, it, Kevin Owens does not have bad matches, so you don't have
No,
to worry about that. Um, this is going to be a repeat thing for all five of these matches. Is to me, this is a filler pay-per-view. This is a filler. Nobody uh Uber means about apparently in German. I'm sorry. Or
oh,
over, above, and across. It just popped up on my computer over here. I was like, what was
okay.
that?
I thought
This
maybe
is
I
like
thought
it
maybe a random person was bringing you food.
Hey, if they do, that means they've hurried. But
Yeah.
I feel like under Triple H, WWE has been very worldly. Actually,
Mhm.
more than under Triple H, under the new owners of what are they?
Forgot
The,
what they're
the
called
the
now.
the UFC owners and whatnot.
Yeah.
Under them, they have I forget what they're called. Oh well,
They
but
have a name.
they've been very worldly. They're
TKO.
trying. Yeah, TKO. That's it. We should have had that.
TKO Group Holdings, which is a subsidiary of Endeavor Group Holdings. Endeavor's the one I was trying to think of.
Endeavor. Okay, but yeah, this like I said, they're like, hey, this is the whole reason the belt was put on Gunther was
Yep.
because of this coming up. Um, this is a filler card. Nothing's going to be too crazy. It's going to be a bunch of good matches. WWE's going to make a lot of money. Um, and this is really just like I said, a filler card until they come here to Atlanta for Bad Blood. Is there something in
Yep.
September?
Um,
I don't think so because that one in
I don't think
Atlanta
so.
is October 9th at the beginning of
I don't.
October.
Yeah, I don't know of anything. Wait. When is No
NXT
Mercy?
and it,
No
I
Mercy. I'm not. I'm trying to. Oh,
No Mercy's probably in between. Well, I don't know.
what? Second time. Oh no, No Mercy's going to be in NXT,
Yeah, okay. That's what I'm saying. I
and
know
that
NXT is going to be having something,
and
but
that's on September 1st.
which is right around the
That's
corner,
that's
which is
Sunday.
literally the next day. Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is the second time they've done that. They did that last pay-per-view as well. But
Yeah.
it's going to be a good match. Cody Rhodes does not lose. He keeps the title. There's going to be some. I'm wondering will there be interference from the bloodline because anytime that they travel out of the United States, the bloodline does not make an appearance.
I was about to say that's why I'm gonna say I don't think so, is because here's another out of town pay per view and the bloodline are not even booked. So must be a travel issue.
Yeah. But okay, yeah. Kevin Owens loses. They put on a good match. It is what it is.
Yeah. Like I said, I hate it for Kevin because I mean you're going in knowing you're not gonna win.
What do you think opens the show? I don't think I don't think that opens the show.
I don't know. That's kind of the safe bet, but
Maybe open with a title match and close with a title match.
yeah. And if they don't, then match number 4 that we're going to talk about would be I would consider opening with it because it may be your best match all night.
I'm curious of what you're going to be,
Yeah, it's
what
one
you're
you didn't
saying.
mention earlier. So, but yeah, next matchup you're going to get the Unholy Union.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I am a pretty big fan of the Unholy Union. Mostly Isla Dawn. I'm a massive fan of, and not some infatuation. She can really work. She's very, very good, and actually Alba Fire's pretty good. They're going to defend their women's tag team belts against the people they want them from, Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. I really want the Unholy Union to win this, and it's nothing against Bianca and Jade. It's just I feel like they took the belts off of Bianca and Jade because they had a plan, and it feels like they don't remember the plan, and so they're just going to stick the belts back on them.
I feel like you reached right in my head and pulled that out. I was like, the whole reason of taking the titles off of them was because you want to have them feuding eventually. I
Yeah,
think, I think, I don't. The only reason I see this happening is because I think they don't know what to do with them right now, and they're trying to find a way to have them against each other. Technically, Bianca and Jada did not get pinned, if you
no,
recall, to lose
they
their
did not.
titles. So I understand the thought process behind this, but they're the writers I think are confused on a couple of these storylines right now. They don't like it's totally off base. I know we only got 5 matches, so I know we can get off base a little bit. Um, Karrion Cross and his group. Like,
Yeah.
what's happened there? Like they were hot. Now you don't even really see nothing with them anymore. And
No, I want to see them feud with the Bloodline. I want to see them. I mean, if you want them to go Judgment Day, there's so many factions they could be going against and nothing.
yes, yes. So I don't even know what happened to Azar and Rakim. What's his name? Is it Rakim?
It's
The
Razor, it's
Razor
Razor or
and
Razor, and I forgot the other guy's name. But yeah,
I
I
thought it's
mean,
like
you look at that
Akima or
faction, and
something.
they should be running SmackDown right now.
But I thought they were on Raw though,
I don't. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Whatever show
because
they're on, I think they're on. Maybe they're on
because
Raw. Hey,
because they
whatever
were
it is, should
beefing with I don't mean to cut you off, but they were beefing with
yeah,
the
the New Day.
Montez Ford also,
Oh yeah, that's true. And the New Day, and pretty much
and
everybody.
MVP and Bobby Lashley and them when they were there, and Omos,
Mhm.
and it seems like everybody they feud with ends up leaving or breaking up. Okay,
Isn't that weird?
but um, this match will be the second match, and to be honest with you, I think it's going to be it could be the third match, the in between. It's going to be the second or third, and it's going to be the
No,
one where people go to.
it's going to be second. It's going to get buried behind the opener. I bet.
Yeah, yeah, and maybe yeah. I just feel because people are going to go to the bathroom and do what they got to do. As sad as it sounds, I don't think anybody wants to see this. Do you though? Are you not tired of seeing Bianca and Jade going for the
That part,
titles?
yes. That part,
And
yes.
that's
But
what I'm
like I
saying.
said,
That's what I'm saying.
I enjoy the unholy union because
I
they are
agree.
different. And even though they have such a dark demonic name, they don't they don't do rituals. They don't, conjure spirits. They don't do anything stupid like that. They're just kind of dark, that kind of whole goth vibe. And it's just, they're different and they really work well. And it's something different because as soon as they take the titles off of them, I'd be willing to bet they release at least one of them.
And here's an idea: bring Alexa Bliss back, put her on the six over there, the Wyatt Six, and have them go against the Unholy Union for the tag team titles. That would be a good
Ooh,
feud. That'd be a beautiful feud. That's what they need to do.
that could be the whole pay per view, and I'm good. That's four ladies that can
Great,
really work.
yes, great performers.
Hmm.
The titles stay, from my opinion, the titles stay where they're at. Jade and hopefully the seeds will be planted for the breakup in this match.
That's exactly what I was going to say. If you're gonna find a reason to make them feud, I mean, Alba and Isla can still do something underhanded to win. You don't want them to win completely clean because that would bury Belair and Cargill. But if you want to have a miscommunication between those two, kind of cause their downfall a little bit, miscommunication, and then something nefarious from the unholy union, I think that's how I would book this. And that way, within a month or two, you can have Bianca Belair versus Jade Cargill, and it can borderline be that the main event.
And plus, I just feel like Jade would be such a good bad person. Jade would be a great villain. I'm ready for that.
Yeah, because you didn't see any of her run in AEW. She was
Yeah, I don't watch
quite the
AEW.
heel. She's more of an elitist heel where she's like a look at
Yeah,
me,
and that's
you're
what I'm
not on my
saying.
level. Nobody's in the shape that I am. That's the kind of heel that she is, and she does well with it.
Chris Masters.
Yeah, to a point. To a point, yeah. Slightly better though, even though that guy's still around. But like I said, that's regardless of what the opener is, that's match number two. And because I'm pretty sure this is match number three. I don't think two or three or two, three, and five, I don't think are going to move. I think one and four, you could swap.
And yeah, I know exactly where you're going.
Uh huh. Match number three, the Terror Twins, of all the things they could have called these two, Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley, are going to take on uh, somewhat the Judgment Day of Dirty Dom and Liv Morgan. I'm glad they're getting this out of the way because I want to see these two go to their corner and these two go to their corner and leave each other alone at this point because there's not much else you can do. And, Dom and Liv might pick up the win, but Damian and Rhea are going to beat the crap out of them.
I'm ready to see this into. I just don't know what you're going to do. I mean, Liv
Actually,
and
I
Rhea.
don't care. Liv can win. That's fine. I probably
As I'm
needs to
saying, well,
happen.
yeah, yeah, but I'm saying but I still see another match at Bad Blood between them two. Also, I see a match between Damian Priest and Finn Balor, and that's going to be
Yes.
why um, Dirty Dom and Liv win because Finn Balor is going to do something to cause Damian them to lose.
And the wild card in this is JD McDonough is going to take
McDonough,
a fall that is going to be off the charts because that kid is so good at just getting smashed.
yeah, he is a great bouncer,
He
and I'm not talking
absolutely is.
about the type that throws people out. He's the bouncer that bounces off tables, bounces off walls, and bounces off the floor.
Oh yeah. Well,
It's
he's the guy that the bouncer tosses out.
yes, yes, yes. It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a good match.
Yeah.
Dirty Dom is a great performer. He's turned into one of the best heels, if not the top heel. And
He's up there.
yeah, and I think Damian Priest is excuse me, he's going to be a mid card guy for a while. And that's not saying anything
Mm,
negative about him. He had
no,
his
I
run
think
at the top.
he'll still stay towards the top. I just don't think it'll be title contention. He'll still be a main
Yes, that's
eventer.
what I'm saying. He's
Yeah.
going to be above the IC but below the world title.
Yeah. Fun matchup stuff.
Yeah, Finn Balor's going to be a good one. I think him and Braun somewhere down the road would be an interesting connection there going against each other.
I think
Um,
they might have tangled once or twice in NXT before Priest got called up. So there's if not that fantastic matchup. I think Priest and Drew McIntyre would be pretty good. There's some matchups out there.
yes, yeah, yeah, there are some good ones out there. Priest and Seth, Priest and
Yeah,
CM Punk. So yeah, there's some good ones, but he loses this match this night. Sorry, bud.
and consolation prize is you get to hang
You
out
get
with Rhea
Finn Balor
Ripley.
at
That's got
Bad
to be
Blood.
fun.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that
yeah,
too.
yeah, 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 yeah. Rhea Ripley is something else.
And in case Buddy Murphy's listening to this, that's as far as we're going with that.
Hey,
But
that's
all
a
right, match
compliment,
number.
my friend.
It absolutely is. I feel like they would be fun to hang out with. I mean, I don't work out near as fiendishly as they do, but if Rhea and Buddy are doing anything but working out, it seems like that'd be a fun time.
Yeah, I agree.
Match number four, since you probably know what the main event is, match number four, I would open with this for a lot of reasons. CM Punk, Drew McIntyre strap match. Let's open with a strap match. That's absolutely if this should have opened Bad Blood. This would have been the perfect thing for it to be the blow off and be done with it. But I would open with that, and I would put Cody versus Kevin as number four, and I would finish with Gunther, Randy Orton. That we're going to talk about.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see. Actually, I could almost see in that this is the match that opens it. Um, and this is as messed up as it to say. I'm getting about tired of CM Punk and Drew. I'm about tired of it, and I was hoping that they could finish it in Hell in the Cell match at Bad Blood or some kind of crazy match at Bad Blood. But I really wanted
It's
to
still
be in.
possible.
I want it to be done here. I want this strap match to end it. Who wins? CM Punk's got to win. At the end of this not only here's saying the this feud will be over with the CM Punk win and him getting his bracelet back. There's no other way to end this feud. So the only way this feud ends is with CM Punk winning. So if Drew wins this, then we've got another match. If CM Punk wins, this feud might be over. I'm rooting
And
for a CM Punk win.
I agree with that. Two things. The one that made me chuckle there was I just thought about it's a good thing that this is not old school WCW, like the end of their Monday Night War WCW, because Vince Russo would have a bracelet on a pole match, and that would be the
That was
last match of and it would be atrocious. But
uh, AJ
How
be
far
on one
away?
pole, bracelet on the other, his dog on the other, and he has to choose between the three which one he's going to get.
Yeah, go all Dark Knight on this. Which one do you save?
Oh my
The
God.
other two are gonna
Yeah.
fire. The other two are gonna fall into a ring of fire or something. And
Yeah.
that sounds like old school WCW. But the other thing too is how far out is Seth coming back? Do we know that yet? Because I think him coming back will have a lot to do with this ending because he's going to be the new opponent for one of these guys. I don't know who. CM Punk makes the
Something.
most, but
Yeah.
Drew and Seth is pretty good too. Because like
So
we said, when Priest comes off that other match, he's going to kind of be a free agent out there too. He could go for Punk, he could go for Drew. He got like 4 or 5 of them you could match up there.
something's up with Seth that I think that nobody that we really don't know, because it's one of two things. Either the dad life has got him or he's unable to work out, because Seth is starting to develop a belly. And you could see it with his when he and it's like he don't care. He wears a shirt, he walks up there shirtless, but he has almost a little tummy right there, and there's like a little tuck. And Seth has never been known as a person not in shape.
Right.
So does he have an injury where he's unable to work out like he's supposed or like he's used to? And is that
Like
also keeping him out of the ring? Or
diverticulitis, like Brock Lesnar has.
possibly, I mean, something, or as him being a parent, he's like, man, I'd rather spend time with my kid than be at the gym, because I know it's going to be gym work. I'd rather be kid work. Um, so
Well,
I
something I
think,
didn't know though was like up until she took her hiatus, Becky Lynch brought the kid on the road with her everywhere she went. So they were kind of double duty everywhere they went.
and that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's like that right now because she's hiatus, and that also could be messing with Seth. Um,
Mhm.
so I see Seth, and there's there's what is it? This is August the 30th, 30 August the
Mhm.
31st is when it is.
30th.
So
Yeah. Yep.
okay, so that's a whole 30 days of September plus 9 days. So there's 40 days pretty much until the next premium live event. He will be returning eventually. And here's the thing. He comes back against Bronson Reed. He's not going to forget what Bronson did. That's what they're doing. They're
Okay.
building Bronson so that when Seth comes back, Bronson will be looked at on the same level as Seth. Because look, dude, Bronson's a beast, but he's not on the same level as Seth. Now he's been doing
Yeah.
some stuff. What he did to Braun Strowman, that was impressive. I don't know if you've seen it.
I saw clips.
Um, so they're building Bronson Reed up right now, and Seth will be back here soon to jump him, and that will be at Bad Blood.
I
But
can
for
see
this
that.
match, CM Punk wins. If the feud ends, CM Punk wins. If the feud continues till Bad Blood, Drew wins.
Yeah, and all you can do is put them in a cage after this. I mean, like a Hell
That's
in a
it.
Cell or something.
Cage ends it. Cage ends the match, or a
Yeah.
bracelet on a pole.
Let's hope it's not that.
Please God.
Triple H, I know you're listening. I feel like I could feel that you got a microphone on it somewhere. Let's not put anything on a pole.
Yeah. Put a pole on a pole.
Hold on a pole. But all right, that leaves us to the main event, and I think we got 6.5 minutes. We got plenty of time to talk about this one. Gunther is going to defend his title against Randall Keith Orton. Um, there's a stipulation on this, and this proves that I haven't been keeping. I'm not as caught up as I should be.
I didn't know there was
Um,
a stipulation.
if Orton wins,
Hmm.
he gets moved to Raw because he's currently on SmackDown, and Gunther
Hmm.
gets moved to SmackDown. They swap. Okay, I understand the logistics behind that because you're moving. If a SmackDown guy,
Oh,
you see where I'm going with this?
yes.
So, as much as we all think Gunther's going to have this long, lengthy reign, what if you give it to transitional champion Randy Orton, who moves to Raw, gives him a fresh set of things to do, and him on Raw would be nice. You move Gunther to SmackDown, where he ran SmackDown for 5 years, basically, and he's the one to take it off of Cody. That's my theory.
Oh my gosh, I did not know about this. See, also by putting the title, once again, I watch interviews and stuff. Randy
Mhm.
said that he views the title that Gunther carries as the title. That's his first title that he ever won.
That's the World
He
Heavyweight Championship. Yep.
he is at 15 championships. And if he wins this one,
Yes.
that
That's
is
that
that
belt.
title.
That is
All
that belt.
right. If he wins this one, him and John Cena are tied at 16.
And we know Cena's probably not going to win another one.
Uh, but will he, though? He's on his last run. You put the title on Randy. Randy wins 16. Will Randy offer John Cena an opportunity at number 17 to break the record and have one of his final? Because Randy Orton says that he'd love to have another run with John Cena. So I mean, there's so many storylines here that I could see happening.
Hmm.
Um, but here also this, did they make this because it was so obvious that Randy Orton wouldn't win, but now there's actually a curve that makes it possible? I'm gonna be honest with you. Before I found out about what you just told me, there was like a 10% chance I thought Randy would win. I was hoping for him to win. I wanted him to. To me, it just bumped it up, honestly, to about 60. It's
Hmm.
60-40 now. And I'm
That's
loving
where
the
I
way
have it.
this looks. And Gunther against Cody after Gunther wins the Royal Rumble is what I see.
Possibly before that, I could see
Oh, maybe
Cody having to
Gunther
win the
against
Rumble to
Cody
try to
at
get
Royal
it back.
Rumble.
Could be. I mean, because I mean, we're just in the edge of September now. So you got September, October, November, December. I mean, that's and then the end of January is Royal Rumble. So that's almost we're 5 months away from all that. I think Gunther would have it way before then.
Possibly. I love this. I love that they did that. I'm going Randy Orton in this one. Look forward to seeing Gunther on SmackDown. So many good matchups over there. Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens, um, possibly going after the United States title, LA Knight. Um,
Who conveniently left off of this one.
well, all the SmackDown with the exception of Cody and them. There's no other
Yeah.
SmackDown matches. So this is really a
Right.
Raw pay-per-view with the exception of Cody.
And Orton.
Well, Orton's soon to be Raw.
Yeah. That's it.
But yeah,
At least that's what's listed on the thing that I got, and I was like, well, if that's true, then that flipped everything I was going to say because I was like, okay, Gunther, who's from Austria, he's from the area. Of course, he's not going to lose in Germany. That's where Ludwig Kaiser's from. He's not going to lose where his cohort is. And then I went, unless that makes all those other pieces move, and then now let's do it.
and Randy is the fan favorite there, even though it's his town. Just a
Oh
heads
yeah.
up, because I mean, Randy right now he can do no wrong. Man, I love where WWE's at right now. So
Well,
I'm going
they're
Randy.
running hot.
I'm going Randy.
I think so. I think it. I mean, once again, for any of these shows that anybody does, whether it's this one or the AEW one, and anytime that both hosts are as convinced that something is going to happen, you should definitely take the other side.
Yes,
If you're going to DraftKings or any of those places, definitely you want to go Gunther with about whatever you're comfortable betting. But I think
but the last pay per view,
it makes the most sense for RKO here.
the last pay per view, we were right about the LA Knight and the Braun Breaker, just because. Can we
True.
please stop doing that to them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey,
yeah,
that
I
was a
think
fun
this is
show.
gonna. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a good one. We got about a minute left. This PLE I think is gonna be really good. I look forward to watching it. I don't know if I will catch it live. I will probably catch it somewhere later that day. But we'll obviously be back next Thursday to recap all the stuff, tell you how wrong we were. We will praise Gunther's effort, and I'll be honest, AEW just had a pay-per-view over the weekend, and WWE needs to debut some people to have the wow factor that it did. But other than that, I think WWE is running a lot hotter right now than AEW.
I seen some stuff from the AEW. I don't watch AEW, so I can't really speak on it.
It was good.
Yeah, I seen, I guess.
Lots of chaos on that side, but one place there is no chaos is here on Fabulous Wrestling Talk WWE. That was Bash in Berlin. That's our preview for it. For my co-host and tag team partner Daniel Snyder, I am Jeremy York. We will see you guys next time. Deuces, gooses.
Sir.